Well, good morning everyone. Hope you are doing good and having a great week. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for your support. And to all our viewers and those recently subscribed, thank you and welcome to the channel. Alright, so right here on your screen, you can see some of my Australian coin albums and some of the books that I use as references when I do my coin collecting. I don't have too many of these reference materials. Most of my research comes from searching through the internet to get all the information that I need, particularly from websites like Numista. But among the few reference material that I have in my library is this awesome book here for Australian postal numismatic covers, or PNCs, or what I usually refer to as philatelic numismatic cover. This book was generously sent to me by an awesome content creator in Australia, which is Phil Finds and Collects. In addition to this book, I do have this book over here. Sorry, my library has fallen over. This is a second-hand book that I purchased from one of the coin store here in Singapore. It's actually not a coin store, it's more like an antique and souvenir store. This is quite an old book. It was published, this edition was published, just down here. It was published December 1997, and this is the 5th edition of this catalogue, which shows the coins and medallions that have been issued in Singapore. Now, I was recently back at that shop recently, and the owner actually put out a stack of books which I went through, and I did pick up a few books which I wanted to share in this quick video. Now, all these books are about coins or stamps for Singapore, and I thought for collectors of these items, Singapore coins or Singapore stamps, you might be interested in these books. And if you do see them out there in your stores or in the library, these are probably a really awesome reference material that you can add to your own collection. Again, before I do a quick review of these books here, I'd just like to put it out there that I do have a crowdfunding page on Buy Me a Coffee. The link of which you can find in the description text of my YouTube homepage. So go ahead and click on that, go and take a look. And I would appreciate any support that you guys can give, as this channel here is not monetized. Alright, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at all these books that I recently scored right here in Singapore. So the owner packed all these books in this plastic bag over here, and as you can see, he only wanted $5 for each of the books. I'll start with the first one up here. And this book contains information about coins issued by the BCCS, or the Board of Commissioners of Currency of Singapore. This title no longer exists. This entity here is now currently known as the MAS, or the Monetary Authority of Singapore. Now, this book, it was first published in 1991, in August of 1991. And inside you can see illustrations and information about all the coins that have been issued in Singapore. Really an awesome reference material. And for $5, I thought this book was quite a steal. Let's move on with the next book. Okay. So this book is about stamps. As you can see from the title, it says here Singapore Stamp Catalogue, includes postal stationery in full color, and this book was published in 1986. This looks like there's a certificate over here. I'm not into collecting stamps, but I did find that this book was quite beautifully done. You can see all the stamps over here from Singapore in full color. Over here we can see some postcards, aerograms. Quite a great book, and you can see that the initial price that was asked for this book is $15. So a great score for this book at just $5. I'm not going to be keeping this book. I'm probably going to send this to a stamp collector who is a subscriber to this channel. I'm sure she will be quite happy to have this book in the collection. And if you're watching this video, look out for this book in your mail. And the final book in this bag up here, I actually got multiples of them. There are 4 of the same books inside here. because they were all in pristine condition and I didn't want to leave them behind. And for just $5, I thought this was a really great deal. These books, unlike the first book that I showed you, is again from the Board of Commissioner of Currency of Singapore. But this book not only shows coins issued in Singapore since 1967, but it also includes the banknotes. And the illustrations in these books are in full color. The book is actually in, all the books here are actually in pristine condition. Not a single spot of tarnishing on them. Even shows the genuine or counterfeit watermarks. Pretty interesting. This is not the latest publication. As I mentioned just now, the name of this department has changed. So this book here, I believe, was published in July of 1989. Although for just $5, I thought this was a great deal. And I'll be keeping one of these in my collection, and I'll probably be sending out the other books to subscribers to the channel, those people who collect coins and banknotes from Singapore. Alright, and with that, I guess that will do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at some of the reference materials of these books over here that you can find right here in Singapore. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, don't forget to leave me a like if you have enjoyed this content, and be sure to hit that share and subscribe buttons down here if you have not done so. As always, from everybody over here, you all please take care, be safe, and have a nice day.